Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave today, and today we're going to be using Barbus Green. Yep. Green, it's supposed to have like algae and stuff in it. And finally, after lathering it up, it smells kind of like Irish Spring. It's got that heather kind of smell to it. It's like when I was, it's like, oh yeah, that's what that smells like. So that's the Barbus Green. So if you like a kind of an Irish Spring kind of smell, yeah, this might be for you. And or kind of like an Irish tweed. That might be PAA's tweed is very similar in scent. And then we're going to be using the first use of the Astra blade with the Edwin Jagger razor. There we go. And we have a little bit of Barbus Aftershave here. Kind of the, it looks kind of bluish green, so maybe it goes with it. We'll find out. And then we'll follow it up with a little bit of balm, active balm there. Okay, so there you go. That's everything that's in the lineup today. Our units get ready to rumble. Yeah. All right. Yeah, just another exciting day. Yeah. Not a good day. Yeah. Just got a call from the shop. My bike was leaking. One of the front fork seals went out on it. Like, crap. Oh, that's in the shop. And where are you going? It's like a whole blob of you. Well, that was a good shot. All over the counter. It went from my chest to the counter. But yeah, it's like another $400 for maintenance. It's one thing, it's another. Vehicles. Why you do this to us? But yeah. Yeah, it's like you go ride and enjoying your day and bring it home and you're looking like, wait a minute, that don't look right. Why is there fluid coming down the front seal? Oh, crap. So, you know anything about bikes or anything? Yeah, it's kind of necessity. It's like, it'd be more expensive to let it go bad and continue riding it when it's bad than it would be to get it fixed. Yeah. But, you know, when you got something that's almost 20 years old, surprised the seals lasted that long. But, you know, it's what it is. You know, you always hear where individuals are taking their bike out, and especially dirt bikes. That was a common thing with like dirt bikes. You'd be riding along, doing some heavy jumping and aggressive riding, and all of a sudden you just notice, oh no, I blew the front seal. So it's a common thing. But you know, one of those things that, yeah, probably could do it myself, but motorcycles, I always tend to err on the side of having a professional do it. Especially, you don't have a roll cage around you. You're doing 70 miles an hour down the road and something happens, and next thing you know, you're on the asphalt. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I had a previous bike. Had a Suzuki 750. Somebody pulled that in front of me. Right into the front quarter panel. Never even had a chance to even do anything. Even they just came out of a blind street blowing through the intersection and right in front of me. Never even had time to hit the brakes. That was how quick it was. Well, one less motorcycle later, it's like the whole front one was like, normally your forks like this and went like, and I went flying. Peeled the skin off my shins as I seen it and just went over the handlebars, over the car, down the street, bouncing. It's like roll. And it's like it's like bunk, bunk, did like a couple somersaults, then stood up type of deal. And girlfriend wasn't so lucky. She ended up in a hospital for a month in a coma. She came flying over and landed and whacked her head on, put a big dent in her helmet. One of those things where her dad was a motorcyclist and he was like, "You do not ride a motorcycle without a helmet." And he always made sure his girlfriend at times, she was like, "I don't want to wear a helmet." Glad she did. She'd been dead. Yeah, nice morbid thoughts. But yeah, the worst thing about the whole thing was that she came out of coma. She had to learn how to walk and talk again. And she had no memory of me. We were pretty serious. And then she's like, "Who are you? I don't know you." It's like, it took her a couple of years to even, it's like, I helped her through a lot of the therapy and everything, but other than, we ended up just becoming friends again. That was it. She didn't remember having a relationship. You kind of move on. And one thing that came out of it, she became a therapist, a physical therapist in hearing, speech, and stuff like that. For everything that she went through, she had a major desire to help others that way. So. Still talk to this day every once in a while. But, yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, always pretty serious when it comes to maintenance and stuff like that, when it comes to bikes. Alrighty. Last pass. Alright. Yeah, these Astras are really good blades for me. They work great in conjunction together. Oh, I hear the wind picking up all of a sudden. Yeah, I took my bike over this morning to the shop. They open up at 9. Rode it over, and my wife came over from work. She took an hour off from work to retrieve me, because they said it would probably be a 4 hour job to get the work done. So took the bike over, and as soon as I got back, decided to do a shave. So how many of you out there on the channel ride motorcycles? Yeah, the wife wasn't too happy though. Another bell for your bike. Yep. How much? 400. She's like, but we just spent 400 on it with tires and brakes. And like, yeah. And then all the money I spent last year to fix it up. Like, oh well. I always said though, vehicles are money pits. It's like, you always hear about individuals that, let's say, live in New York City and never own a vehicle in their life, and they just take public transportation everywhere. Public transportation, what's that? I have to walk 2 miles to get to the bus stop. Yeah. Like my son, he used to take the bus over to he used to work at our church for a while when he got out of high school. And walk about 2 miles to get to the bus stop. It'd take him 2 to 3 hours, I think it was about 3 hours, get across town to get to, and they dropped you right off in front of where is the church, but I think it was about 2 hours, maybe 2.5, somewhere like that. It's been a while. And it's the same thing on the way back. It takes 20 minutes to drive there. It's like, yeah. Oh gosh. It really motivated him. It's like, man, maybe I should get myself a car. Yeah. Caught one of my scarves. Felt it tugging. Say the last time I was on a bus was in school. Riding a school bus. Never been on a public transportation in my life. It was the I think 1990s, the last time I was like in a cab. That was getting off the Silverjet on my way to AIT. Got done with basic training. And when you got out of basic, you weren't allowed a vehicle for a while. Then after like 2 months into AIT, you're like, oh, you can now have a POV. personal vehicle, basically. Oh, right there. And then after that, it's like my wife and my mother-in-law drove over with vehicles, and then they visited for a weekend and left me a car. I wanted my 90 Mustang back. Oh. All right. There we go. It's smooth. Good shave. Always get a good shave with the Edwin Jagger. All right. So let's try this. We got this Aftershave. Kind of, I'm out of there. There we go. Stingy. Yeah. Get very similar scent profile as the green stuff. Got a little bit of the scent that you get with the regular Barbus, but got kind of green notes to it. Yeah. Not bad. Almost feels like it's got a little bit of menthol in it. Kind of feels like it's cooling, but you know, there we go. A little bit of big dude Barbus stuff. There, big dude, big. And we got the Barbus Active. Was this the? Yeah, that's the Barbus Active Balm. Open up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of balm. All right, so that's the shave of the day, everybody. That was Barbus the Green. Does it say anything on here other than shaving cream? Sport. Barbus Sport. It is a and this one is Classic. Yeah, the Barbus Classic, which I used the other day, and then this is the Barbus Sport. Kind of a green. It's almost like a tweed. It's kind of scent to it. Smells pretty good. And then we used the Astra blades, first use. There's some water on it. And with the Edwin Jagger razor. Good combo to me. Always enjoy using them together. And followed up with a little bit of Barbus Aftershave. So that's the shave of the day, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe. Come on. And we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.